Welcome to your first workout with Wild Pony Equestrian Fitness. I'm so glad you're here. For today's workout, all you will need is a saddle pad and a mounting block and a lot of enthusiasm for working out. So we're going to go ahead and get started by drawing our navel in toward our spine, so nice core stabilization here. And then we're going to move right into a nice marching exercise where you extend your leg out in front of you and reach over with the opposite hand. This is a great way to get the joints moving, get some blood flow going so that your heart rate starts to gradually go up. And we're also going to be working on our balance and core stability here, because as you shift and move your arms, you're going to have to balance from side to side. If you have to do a modified version where you don't lift your leg as high in order to control it, only go as high as you can control it for today. We're going to build on it. You're going to be able to do more later. But for today, we're just starting out, so just do what you can and know it's going to get better as we do more in the future. So great job on this. We're going to go ahead and do one more to each side. And good job. Moving right into a step-up exercise here. And we are going to pull ourselves up using the leg on the step. So activate your core, navel into spine, and then bring yourself up and drop back down. Bring yourself up, drop back down. So nice, gentle movement, but you will start to feel the work in that leg that's on the step because we're doing the same movement over and over. And as it tires, you're going to feel it more in that leg. We want to create that fatigue in the leg so that then our body will make us stronger. And then when we're riding our horses, we don't give out before they do. So we'll do a couple more here. Good job on that. Now I should have said, well, I'll go ahead and stay on this side. I should have said to keep your knees and toes in line as you do that exercise. So we're going to come up and back down and be very mindful that you don't let your knee collapse in. Holding your abs nice and stable will actually help with that, because then you can pay more attention to your legs. If our abs and our core are not strong, a lot of times we wind up with a lot of excess body motion because we're not stable in our core. So a couple more here. And great job on that. We're going to move right into a push-up exercise. And for this, we're going to start in a plank. So bring your navel in towards your spine, nice strong body here. And then we're just going to drop our elbows toward the back. So really letting our arms do the work here. And this is a modified push-up. It's a lot more gentle on your shoulders and wrists than a traditional push-up. And so many of us riders have old injuries in our shoulders and wrists that this is a great way to get started. You're still getting plenty of work through your core, through your arms, through your chest. Other muscles are assisting that you don't normally isolate or that you don't normally recruit in a regular push-up. But for today, that's a great way to do it, and great job on that. So we're going to go right into a modified crunch where we are going to, the goal is to get to a place where you can do a set of crunches like this. But for today, we're going to rock back and hold, and then drop the feet back down. Drop back and hold, and drop the feet back down. Back and hold, feet back down, hold, feet back down. We want to really prepare our body so that we learn how to activate the front of the body and don't wind up using our back. The way I was showing the crunches at the beginning, if you don't have enough strength and stability in the front of the body, you will start feeling it in your back. So this is a great way to start preparing the body for more work later as we move forward in this program. Great job on that. We're going to go right into side step-ups. Same principles apply here as I was saying before. When you step up and step back down, you're thinking about this leg pulling you up, not this leg launching you up. You also want to make sure that your knees are not falling in or going out, but that your ankle and your knee and your toes are all going in the same direction so that we're not putting excess strain on the joints, even as we do this great lateral exercise that helps us build muscle and improve our cardiorespiratory fitness. So great job on that. I'm going to switch around to the other side, and you can just turn around, but this way I can keep facing the camera. So I'm going to step up now on this side and back down, step up and back down, step up, back down, stepping up and down, keeping that movement nice and controlled, feeling that work in the heart. We want to build our endurance so that when we are riding, we don't get so tired that we get sloppy. So the more we've trained our cardiorespiratory system, the longer we can last in a strong way on our horses. So great job on that. We're going to go right into a tricep dip, and I am moving very quickly from one exercise to the next on purpose. So your hands are going to be in this position, again, much less strain on the wrists. And body is close to the block, and we're just going to bend those elbows, drop down, and press back up. Bend the elbows, drop down, press back up. Bend the elbows, and press back up. And I'm moving us quickly from one exercise to the next so that our heart rate does stay up. So rather than going and running for 10 minutes, we can do this workout and get a whole lot of other benefits and still get the great benefits of getting the heart rate up and holding it there. I'm a runner, I love running, but I also do these kinds of workouts because we want a well-rounded body, and it absolutely helps with riding. So great job on that. Hope you're feeling that in your arms. That's a challenging one for that body part that a lot of us don't really like to look at. Okay, we're going to put the saddle pad on the mounting block and come down in the most comfortable position you can find. It's not a particularly comfortable position, but all we're going to do here is lift the shoulders and then drop back down. Lift that chest back and drop down. Lift back and drop down. So it doesn't need to be a big movement. We don't want to be feeling any kind of pain in the back. So this is, again, another preparatory exercise that will enable us to do a more demanding back extension in the future. But for today, this is absolutely ideal. We'll do 2 more. Should be feeling this through that upper back. And there you go. Great job on that. We're going to go right into a squatting exercise using the block. And you can start seated. And what we're going to do is just come up and then press the glutes back and then come back up. Press the glutes back and come back up. On this, again, think about keeping your knees and toes aligned. Everything should be facing in the same direction your hands and elbows are going. So everything's going that direction, even as your hips are going back. But the position is all aligned in that forward motion. You can play a little bit if your form is really good. You can see what happens if I do it in a more upright position. What happens if I get a much deeper hip angle? What happens if I go in both directions? Because this is a great way to gain awareness of your body position without your horse being unbalanced by what you're doing up here. So great job on that. We're going to go right into a really nice cool down exercise. So stand with your legs apart, arms up overhead, draw in your navel to your spine, and then we're going to bend to the side, come down, get that deep bend on the other side, and back up. So this is really a side to side movement with a forward bend. It's a nice Ferris wheel exercise. We're going to come back up, and then we're going to go to the other side. As with all of the exercises, if all you can do is come down to your thighs or your knees, that's great. Do what you can, and we can build on that. You've got to start somewhere, and if you try to do more than you're able to do safely, it's going to be hard to continue your program because it's very likely that you'll get injured. So let's don't do that. Let's stay safe. Do only what you can. So let's go ahead and we're going to stand with the feet together and get some breathing in. Nice deep breath in. arms up overhead, really reach tall, and then exhale. One more time, deep breath in. You can bend your knees if you want, and then come back up. Exhale. And great job. You did it. You made it through. Awesome job. Good for you. Yay.